Hey guys, Pastor Steve here, lead pastor, Christpoint Church. And hey, this week we're going to give you 250 at 250. We're going to focus in on the reason why we're still here as a nation 250 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And I can promise you this, it's not because of our great military, it's not because of our great leadership. Although our leadership focused on the Lord is one of the biggest things that they brought to the table, one of the biggest aspects they brought to the table. But we're going to look at the Lord. Jesus Christ Himself wanted us to be a nation. And so we're going to look at that. 2:50 p.m. every afternoon. I want you to key in this week. We want to talk to you and give you 250 seconds. I'm going to give you a little short reason why we are here and a reason why we shouldn't be here. At Valley Forge, the winter of 1777, 1778 was horrendous. It was terrible. The British were held up. The Americans were held up. The colonists were held up. Washington had a pretty good sized army, but the British were like living La Vida Loca. They were living easy. They were in heated homes, all this stuff. And Washington and his troops were at Valley Forge. And the winter was about as bad as it could ever be. Some guys didn't have shirts. Some guys wore no shoes. People were dying. They were starving to death. And it was so bad, the conditions were so bad that supplies couldn't even get into them. But let me show you what God did. God made sure. You ever notice that God does a lot of miracles through food and what we eat? Manna, wine, quail. He does a lot of fish. This is what He did. He gave an early unseasonable warm spell, broke the ice from the Delaware River, and the shad, which are not shad that we have in the South, but they're rather large fish, the shad got confused and they started their spawning migration and completely packed the rivers to the point to where our soldiers could go out and pick them up so easily. They actually, back then they had to salt barrel their fish. They salt barreled hundreds of barrels of fish for them to sustain themselves. God took care of them, fed them in their weakest moment. And then that one bit of hard spell, that one hard winter conditioned them so well that when the spring broke and they went into battle, the British literally said, "We think we're fighting against different people." We went into that spring totally conditioned. We were lean, we were fit, we'd been eating fish, protein, and hardened by the things that they had been through. Sometimes we're hardened a little bit more keenly, a little bit more warfare-ish by the hard things we go through. Don't ever forget, we shouldn't be here, but we are. 250 years later, hey, this is a 250 at 250. Hey, we love you guys. We want you to be in the house with us, Christpoint Church, 640 Mahan Road, right behind Huddle House. Just look for us behind those red signs. Hey, we're real people living real lives, serving a real God. Welcome home.